Hello there, YouTubers. Don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm getting tired of that tire being flat every day. I've gotten a few of my tools out to get that. So I'm going to start by hopefully raising this thing up. Moving slow, a little stiff. Back hurts. Don't know why I didn't do anything. Guess it's just time for back to hurt. That one wasn't too bad. Feels about as stable as I do. Take the socket offset up there. I already found the socket there. Tried to do a few things to get ahead of you. That sounds like the wrong way. Oh, I hate it when they have studs like that. They're always hard to get back on. Little thing don't want to go on. Doesn't want to go on them anyway. Now, what I decided to do is put a tube in it. Depending on the condition of the inside of the tire, might tell you how long it's going to last. Somehow that cap comes off there. I see a little snap ring already came off. Got a little bit of mud in there. Don't see exactly what that snap ring did. Don't see exactly. Guess I see exactly now what makes that come off. But I don't have a tire cone that size. So we'll just keep on kind of moving along. I have a, I don't know if you're even on that video there. Yeah, just barely. I guess you saw that. I have a big tire machine in the back, and if I get in too much of a bind, I'll take it back there. I don't know if it'll work. It's one of those ones that grabs the rim and stuff like that. I don't know how much of a lightweight rim this is. We'll set that up on top of the toolbox now we gotta break down the bead. Move you back again. I put on that cloth, which will probably take some of the impact. Somewhere I brought a bead breaker up here. I don't know what to do with it. I'll lose my head if it wasn't attached. Now I know I brought that bead breaker up here. Huh. This is crazy. Oh, there it is. I didn't pick it up and put it in there because my back hurt. See if we can't break that bead down and that's how we used to do tires in the old days. It's a 6-ply tire too. It shouldn't have had this problem, but it did. Let's see if we can't break the other side down, because to put the tube in, you probably have to roll it up. Got my sawmill slippers on, don't I? I don't want to hit on the rim. about ready to let loose. You can see the offset goes to the other side. That's why it's not doing too well here. There it goes. All right, we got that part done. Now I'm going to set it up on the table. This is where I usually do the little tires. And I do a lot of lawnmower tires and that kind of stuff for the neighbors and stuff. And I made this little contraption. It's got a little cone in it here, but I don't have a cone the size of the center of this one. So, who knows what we're going to do here. Try to get it up and see what it'll do. Might have to cut me a cone. Might have to cut some kind of cone in there or something round. I might be able to find something round in there that'll hold it down. The film only goes, that film thing there only goes for a half hour. So I got, like I said, I make all sorts of adapters for whatever wheel I'd have to do. So we'll roll you over here, and I might just have to make this a short video and come back later with the results. Depending on how we go, because I'm trying to get it down. Most people know what these look like or know what I'm up to. But Tractor Man 44 has been here before. That's what I'm shooting for right there. And maybe this little square thing will work good enough to hold it. I don't really like that. It's hitting the wheel funny, but you know, if I put a little bit of towel around there, it'll probably keep it from messing it up. I'm gonna go look inside. I got a lot of stuff in here. Maybe I got something around that'll go in there. Maybe not. How about a big socket? Whoop, that socket won't fit. That socket won't fit. Trouble with all my sockets. Trouble with all my sockets is the hole's only 1/2 inch. That would work real good for that. Except for the hole isn't big enough. Next program, I got to go back. I didn't know what I was going to get into. That's let me look what else I got in here. Oh, I got such an array of garbage. Here's a cut off of something from the lathe, but then I could put the square thing in. I think that'll be good. If I put that in there and then put a towel around there, I can tighten it down. So let me find a shop towel. I should be using an old shop towel for this, but I'm not. I'm going to cut a hole in the center of it. Of course, can't find my scissors when I want my scissors. In fact, better than a shop towel, I'll cut one of these other racks because I don't care whether it's got a hole in it. I think that'll work even better. I keep it from scratching that living room. I got a bunch of these things here that I bought. They're kind of like weird paper towels, and I bought, I don't know, a couple thousand of them. Uh-oh, the cat's on the prowl. That should work fine there. Of course, this is scissors not made for cutting a hole. I don't know if you're on that video again or not. It's hard doing a video without a, when you're moving around, it's hard to do a video without a videographer or whatever they're called. That's pretty good. Now we'll put this round hoodoogie in there. Then we'll put the square thing on the round doogie. Is this something like putting a square peg in a round hole? That looks pretty good. Then we'll put a washer on there. Then we'll put the old square nut on there. And I think we've got it adhered. Well, it looks like somewhere along the line somebody's put in a clamp anyway. Look at this, guys. I never really noticed that. Somebody put it in a clamp. That thing's got, no, that's dirt. Well, that's kind of weird looking dirt, isn't it? I know you guys can see that. I thought it was a clamp mark. Well, goes to show you. Don't pay me to think. Didn't say this wasn't going to take a while. Like I said, I think it's going to take longer than that video, and you might see some of it, but I don't think you're going to see all of it. That's my speculative thinking. Then get the old wrench and tie it down, and then we'll have it kind of secure, I think. I don't think it's going anywhere. Of course, I forgot to bring my tire irons out, and I don't know where they're at. Let me go see if I can find some tire irons. Wasn't thinking, guys. I left all my tire irons are probably all back at the tire machine. Who would ever put tire irons at a tire machine? Spray a little juice on here, make it a little easier. Of course, it doesn't want to spray when you want it to spray. Yeah, all my tire irons are, I guess, back at the actual tire machine. Let's see if we can get the bead to roll up. Yeah, it's not rolling up too bad. Let's see if we can catch it again. That's not too bad. Be easier with a legit tire iron, believe me. I want to inspect the inside of this thing. It's not really, doesn't feel too tore up, so that tube might hang in there. It's really not too bad in there. Wipe this stuff off of there because I just don't want it in there right now. I'm gonna get a blowgun and blow some of the crud in there that's in there out because it just doesn't need any crud. And as usual, camera's always in the way. Uh-oh, it just moved again. Still there. All right, let's see what we got here. Blowgun and tire machine, or blowgun. Get some of the, there's a little bit of debris in there, really not. That's not too bad. I should have put the valve stem over on this side, but I wasn't that smart. Yeah, the valve stem doesn't look too good either. I might just poke that through. I'd probably just break it off. That's generally what we do. See if I can find my, that's probably, I know that's back in the tire machine. I don't really, I keep some of the stuff here and then some of the stuff, like I say, back at the tire machine for doing back there. For most of the tire work I do back there. I don't do that. That thing's tougher than I thought. Ouch. There you go. Got a little bleed there gonna come here. I hit that thing. Yeah, I got a raspberry on that one. Always something. So let's see, we'll poke that on in. Doesn't want to poke in too well. I am going to go get, we're starting to show up here. I'm going to put a Band-Aid on it. I got a first aid kit that I keep on the old Kubota. So we'll put something on it so it's a little bit better than just bare. Didn't need to do that, guys. That wasn't on my list of to-do list today. Of course, then I dropped the Band-Aid down in there. Don't have any. There, we got something on there. Probably won't stick. Probably won't stick. Got me a Band-Aid. Don't want to get bleed all over everything. That was kind of a, have to make me a guard for that or something. Now I get the tube. Got a cat running around over here. Here's the tube. What are we at time-wise? I sure hope that stem will go through that hole. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. Yeah, it'll go through that hole. I don't know whether they want to have both nuts on there or not. That one, that I do not know. Doesn't see any reason to have both nuts on there. And this thing's tapered, so it should taper the hole right up there. I know that one's locked on high enough. I guess I'll put it in there. And it'll go through that hole without any problem. Yeah, we'll leave that on there. Let me go get some air. What are we doing on time-wise, guys? We are at 17. I didn't think I was going to make it in a half hour. But that's neither here nor there. Got to find a tire. Oh, I can't find a tire head the way I like it. I had them out the other day. Here's one. And we have air here. Gotta have air. Dropping things. I'm a mess. Let's see what we can do here. That doesn't look too hateful. Might have too much air in it, I don't know. But one thing that I do that maybe a lot of people don't do, or maybe everybody does, I don't really know, besides make a mess, drop things, and cut themselves. Little baby powder. It makes the, of course it's just about empty. It makes the tubes go in there and settle in there a little bit better. That's kind of why I wiped some of the stuff off up here. Yeah, the inside really doesn't look that bad. Just everything's always in the way here. Just don't have a shop to work on. When you want these tubes to settle in, I find that this just works a little bit better. Alright, let's flip it around and see if we can get that tube to come in. Of course, I'm missing a tool once again that's back at the real tire machine to put these in. I guess I put a tad too much air in there. I guess better let it a little out. I had a tire thing here. I don't know what I did with it. Probably dropped it. Maybe it's over here. Put it in my pocket. Nope, it ain't in my pocket. Oh man, oh, it's over here. Put a tad too much air in it, I think. If I had a helper, I'd pull the tire up and it would shove in, but helpers aren't something that around here. Drop everything, don't I? That should be good. I'll just leave that out for a minute so I can lose it further down the line. It's kind of an awkward height here too. It's all right for little tires, but this one's a little bit bigger. Now what I have back at the other tire machine, I know it's back there, is it holds on to the bead, holds on to the bead and doesn't let it go back through. It's got a cable on it, and I don't know where that has gotten to. So I guess I'll just, you know what I'll do? I'll put that nut on there, but I already lost the nut. Then I can't lose the valve back in there, but I don't want it tight quite yet. In fact, I don't like the looks of that at all, but once the tube's in, it's all right. Now I gotta put the tire back on. What are we sitting at? 20 some? I gotta move you guys way out of the way now, because I don't know what kind of batting around. Now I used to have an old tire machine, old hand tire machine, and it had one of these things on it. You old timers know what these are. Young guys don't know what these are, but I don't know whether that's going to work or not. First, I guess I'll just try pushing it down by hand, but that doesn't seem to want to work. This would work, except for where I got it started is here, and I don't want to go past the valve, so I got to loosen the tire up and turn it. I knew that there was, I don't do enough of these to be familiar with them, to be honest with you. Hopefully that will put it in. But what are we doing time wise? Maybe you can see me doing this. We're still at 23, so haven't killed myself yet particularly. This is how that works, but you still got to get it down around the bead to start it, and I haven't got there yet. And now's when you realize that it is a 6-ply tire. It might go back to the other tire machine, but I don't have any easy way to carry it. If I can get this thing started, should have put a cloth on the thing there. I still didn't get it in the right position, did I? Still kind of don't want to pull it over with a bar. You got a good start, but now I'm in the. Let me go over the other side. Maybe I can pull it over there. I think I might have to tighten it down again. Am I making you guys watch paint dry? Yeah, and the tire machine in the middle of a room works a lot better. And I probably should have put a little more lube on it to go in there. Made it a little easier. Yeah, how many of you guys remember these things? We got a little roller here and a little roller here for taking it off, and then this would hold the bead, and then put it back on. That would run it on. That didn't go too bad. Now what you got to do is let a little pressure off of it. And you want to air it up, then let the air out. Then air it up and let the air out so that tube will seat in there properly. So maybe we just air it up with this. Where'd my air line go? There it is. Yeah, this is about all I got for working area anymore. I didn't like the way that did. I just took something off of here. There it is. Man, I lose stuff faster than... Of course, it's the kind that has to have the stupid valve in it. Yeah, they make so much junk nowadays. We used to have those that you just put them on without having the valve in there. Didn't have to release that little button in there. So that means I got to take it out after I get it in there. So what you want to do is air it up and seat the two beads. And as it airs up, it's going to tighten this. You don't want to make it to where it stresses it. I guess you guys are about out of time. Come on, thing. There it goes. And we'll put a little more Joy Juice in there that's empty. That side beaded in. Must be beaded in on the other side because it's pretty tight. It's not real tight. But it's time to come off. We'll screw it and let's see. How much time you got? How much time do I got? Probably not much. You know that thing goes out in a minute. It goes out, it'll go out in a minute and a half, so you really won't see the finish of this. And I probably won't make another video of it. But this tire was going down every day, so I did it. The other tire takes about a week to go down, so that's the next one I'll do, but I don't think I'm going to do it today because I just don't feel like doing it. Once we get this off, we'll see if the other bead seat up. Now you have to let the air back out of this tube completely and then air it back up. So if this bead is, see this bead here hasn't popped out yet. Now, theoretically you're supposed to have it under tension when you do that, but it ain't happening. By now you're probably going, hit the like button and subscribe button. And come back for more excitement. There it goes. Now this side's got to come up. There it goes. So it's seated now. And you got, oh, you're still going. So it's seated now. So now all you do is let the air out of it all the way, and then air it back up. And because it has all the baby powder in there, it'll move itself around till it seats fine. So that's it. Do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe button, and we'll do the next one next week and probably won't video at that. So I'm glad you stopped by. This is just stuff that has to get done here. We'll see you later now. Bye bye.